Sandy Creek said we're warming up right for the game. Yeah, we staying loose, damn it. I keep waiting on skinny jeans to appear up underneath the thing, but I was from Thrift. I was coming up the steps behind him. I was like, now I feel like I'm walking behind. He got them Lil Waynes on today. He got That's fine. That's fine. And we are here. Friday night football up here at Callaway Stadium. Troup County hosting Sandy Creek. The Patriots coming into town, taking on the Tigers. Sandy Creek coming in 9-0, number 1 in the state. Troup County, number 3 in the state, also 9-0. Big game tonight between these two as they look to end the regular season. One of them's coming out of this one undefeated. The other one getting their first loss of the season. Sandy Creek coming in led by head coach Darius Smiley in his first year after leaving Central Carrollton to take the job. Darius Smiley, the former Georgia Southern wide receiver out of Pensacola, Florida. Sandy Creek, if you've heard of this high school, they're also the alma mater of such big stars as Calvin Johnson and Kedrick Golston. Just like Troup County under head coach Tanner Glisson in his 10th year. Troup County with such alumni as Quan Bray and Reuben Foster, the 2 SEC Dynamite players coming out of LaGrange. Troup County won the toss but elected to defer, so it's going to go to Sandy Creek. Sandy Creek led by 4-star running back Amari Latimer, who's already signed to go to Wisconsin. We're going to see him start things off first here for the Patriots. Heading to the Big Ten. He's got 28 touchdowns on the season right now, averaging over 10 yards a carry. Troup County's going to have their hands full on run defense, as well as we got the ready for the kickoff. Now that's off. And that's going to go into the end zone, kicked off by McCarty Harrelson, the 6'2", 200-pound junior. Being able to kick that one past, nobody got it, but Sandy Creek led on offense, like I said, by Amari Latimer, the running back. Also have a couple other players going into already signed for D1, a couple 3-stars, and Evan Harvey, Chase Usher, Dana Greenhow, and Corey Hadley, the junior 4-star. Still trying to decide between a couple SEC schools. They line up. They're double tight. Twins to the left in the gun. Amari Latimer to the left of the quarterback. Caleb Hill. Handoff to Latimer. Goes up the middle. He's going to get about 4 or 5 on that one up the middle. Tackled there by Bubba Taylor. KJ McQueen in on it as well. 5-yard carry from Latimer there. It'll set him up 2nd and 5 from the 25-yard line here. We're going to see a lot of Latimer tonight, I can already tell, but now Sandy Creek. Strong left, trips to the left. Latimer to the left of Hill. Fakes the handoff. Hill goes up the middle. He's going to get stuffed as he's hit near the line of scrimmage. First one to get to him and wrap him up, Monye Johnson, the 6'1", 250 defensive lineman. That's going to set up Sandy Creek now, 3rd and 4 for the Patriots from the 26-yard line here. First possession of the game for Sandy Creek on offense. First one for Troup on defense. We're going to see who steps up to the plate here and gets this next possession, whether they get the fourth down or if Sandy Creek can convert. Third and medium now, 3rd and 4 coming up. From the gun, double twins for Sandy Creek. Motion to the left side from Ryland White. Hill throws it, picked off. Interception, KJ McQueen. Big play from the Troup County Tigers. McQueen able to get to it, pick it off, get it out of the hands of the receiver for Kalen Stevenson, tried to come up with it. KJ McQueen said, that's my ball. Got it. Troup County is going to get their first possession in the red zone of the Patriots around the 19-yard line where the Tigers will start things off here. Troup County led on offense by running back Javaris Warner, the 3-star heading to Cincinnati. So far he's verbal. Both explosive offensive so far this year. And at quarterback for Troup County, Garrison Edwards, the 5'10", 190-pound senior. Dual threat quarterback. He's thrown for almost 1,200 yards this year and rushed for another 820. He's got 29 touchdowns of his own so far, 14 on the ground this year. Troup County gets ready to line up after that big defensive play, getting the momentum here at home, and it looks like there's going to be a penalty on Sandy Creek after the play. It's going to be a personal foul after that last play. It's going to set them up another half to the goal. So it's inside the 10, 1st and goal. Heck of a start here for Troup County to get the ball inside the 10-yard line. Handoff. Javaris Warner able to get down inside the 5, right at the 5-yard line is where they're going to mark him. 2nd and goal from there.
He's brought down by number 14 for Sandy Creek, Nathan Holston. It's 2nd down and goal.
Garrison Edwards fakes the handoff, takes off to the left-hand side, and there's going to be a flag. Down on the play from the official. Looks like it's going to be holding. And that's what it's going to be. It's going to set them back 10 yards. That's going to throw them back to about the 15-yard line, set them up 2nd and goal from there. Sorry for the miscommunication on that first play. That was Trent Hodo who ran the ball, the 5'10", 180-pound senior. Troup County gets ready to step back 10 yards to the 15-yard line. That's where we're going to start things off here, 2nd and goal. Just over, we're not quite 2 minutes into the game. Troup County, if you missed it, the beginning of this game with a 3rd down interception from KJ McQueen. And looks like we got another flag on the play here. Let's see what the official calls. It's going to be a false start. Looks like somebody moved on the offensive side for Troup County. Not sure. It's probably somebody in the backfield since the referee threw the penalty. That's going to set them back another 5 yards down to the 20. About where the interception happened here. Now it's still going to be 2nd and goal. Now they're 20 yards out. Troup County getting ready to line up. Got an H back to the left-hand side. Twins to the right. Hodo in the backfield next to Edwards. Drops back, looks to the right-hand side, throws it across the middle, but there's double coverage. That's one of the things Sandy Creek is known for. Yeah, Dana Greenhow over there, the 3-star, going to Purdue on the coverage, along with Rod Smith, the 5'10", 165-pound senior. Little bracket coverage over there on Desmond Cunningham. Nobody able to get to it, and that's going to fall to the ground. 3rd down now, 3rd and goal from the 20. Edwards back there, H back to the left, Twins to the right. Drops back to pass. Rush tries to get to him, and he's going to get taken down right around the 26-yard line. Big sack there. J.T. Austin coming off the edge, the 6'2", 210-pound junior. Takes down Edwards in the backfield. Is going to set it up 4th and goal now from the 26. They set it up for the field goal here. It'll be about a 43-yarder. And that's what they're going to do here is they bring out the kicker, McCarty Harrelson, the junior, who put one in the end zone for a touchback on the kickoff to start this game off with. So we know he's got the leg. Let's see if the accuracy comes with it here. Snap, hold a little high. And on the bad snap, but you've got running into the kicker there. Got roughing the kicker. Probably going to get reset first down here. Troup County going to get the ball back.
What's going on, everyone?
Thrift is here.
Had to stand in the line to make sure my producer was well fed and had enough drink in him. And what I mean by drink, I mean water. This time it was a Coke. Chrissy needs it, and we're going to make sure it happens with Mike. Great job. And how about that penalty there on 4th and goal? So
he's just going to move it up 5 yards. It's going to be 4th down, but they'll get to re-kick it now after that bad snap.
Garrison Edwards is out on the field.
Oh, so they called roughing. I thought I heard them say running into, but
so that's an automatic first down. Big time penalty there on the number 1 team in the state. Mike, I know you were selling it well. These are 2 of the top teams. I think the top 2 teams in 3A. This is the number 1 game in the entire state of Georgia. GIAA, GHSA, I do not care. No game is bigger than a region championship between Troup County and Sandy Creek. Handoff up the middle. Pushing the pile, getting 5 yards, and he's already in.
Was that by the 8
yard line there, Mike? How about the penalty there, though? Huge, because bad snap, wasn't a great kick, and Sandy Creek bails out Troup County.
And now you got 2nd down coming up. Warner coming out of the game may have gotten a loose helmet on that one, the 3-star that's heading to Cincinnati so far. That'll bring in Hodo at running back next to Edwards.
Hodo, Edwards, and bad snap over Edwards' head, still on the ground, and it's going to be picked up by Sandy Creek.
Big one there. You got 2 turnovers already to start this thing off here. Greenhow made a great defensive play earlier on a pass, been able to block it up. Scoops up the fumble on that one. The Purdue commit getting the pickup on that, getting the fumble. So that's 2 turnovers already to start this game off, not even 4 minutes in.
Troup County gets the big penalty to stay alive, and a bad snap sets up Sandy Creek at their own 17-yard line.
I think we're going to see a heavy dose of Latimer today at running back for Sandy Creek.
I would. Feed number 1, the ball, and he's lightened up by the defensive lineman from Troup County.
Huge play from the defense there to get the penetration. Get back there. Looks like he was initially hit again by Monye Johnson, who's made a couple big plays already early in this game for the Troup defense. You got to be aggressive against this Sandy Creek. Both teams really potent on offense, so it's going to take some aggression on the defensive side.
So 2nd down and 12 for Sandy Creek. And there goes Caleb Hill. Hill tries to make 1 man miss, not able to make the second. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 10 now for Sandy Creek.
Yeah, Jeremiah Culpepper, the first one to come in there. Monye Johnson cleaned it up. Monye, we're going to call his name a lot out there, the defensive tackle for Troup. Not a whole lot of size up front, but a lot of speed, and they like to hit the gaps and get penetration and cause a little havoc in the backfield. They've been able to do it so far. That's going to slow down that run game for the Patriots.
Latimer, 1,500 yards rushing and 28 touchdowns.
That's why he's going to be a Badger next year.
Caleb Hill, though, not too shabby himself. 175 per game through the air, 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And there goes Hill now, set to throw, deep pass, and it'll be almost intercepted.
Great coverage by KJ McQueen.
He was with them stride for stride there, Mike.
Troup County's defense come to play. McQueen had the interception earlier in the game, almost got his 2nd one already here in the 1st quarter. Able to play decent, great coverage running right alongside the receiver. Was able to turn around, see the ball, make a play on it. 4th down now for Sandy Creek, getting ready to punt the ball back to Troup.
He was looking for number 85, McCord. McCord had maybe a step on him, not much, but the ball was underthrown, and McQueen was able to get there and almost had an interception And another punting situation for Sandy Creek. Munkus set the return. And there's the punt. Munkus will let it bounce. And it will roll to the 41. And now we'll see Garrison Edwards and this Troup County offense. You know, I've done many shows, Mike, over the last couple months, and I have not been higher on a player than I am in Garrison Edwards. It's not just his ability to play make in the pocket. He's got an excellent arm. He's, I think, the fastest guy on the field. It's his leadership, though. It's how he carries himself. He is everything you need in a quarterback to lead your team to a championship.
Oh, exactly. I mean, he's a great leader out there, especially now they're right there in the shift, but it looks like there's going to be another false start. The right guard decided to jump. But you got to give it to Troup County there. They got the turnover. They were able to get the ball starting off at the 10, first and goal. They end up missing the field goal and then fumbling. And then the defense comes right out, causes another 3 and out against Sandy Creek, and able to get the ball back. So no bend, no break right there for the Troup County defense, able to get the ball back in Edwards' hands here. Let's see what they can do, 1st and 15 after that false start penalty.
This Troup County offense has ran for over 2,500 yards this year. Edwards gets it out quickly and able to find Blaze Bell. Bell had his bell almost rung by a Sandy Creek cornerback. And
yeah, it looked like it was Rod Smith Jr. over there, able to make the play, able to bring him down, but still a 5-yard gain for Troup on that one.
Garrison will take off and run. Quarterback design, keeper, and he'll be taken down immediately. That's a big-time tackle there by number 3 from Sandy Creek.
Yeah, Dana Greenhow. He's already had his name called a few times. Another 3-star for Sandy Creek that's heading to Purdue next year so far. They've got 3 3-star seniors and a 4-star, so Sandy Creek's got talent. Mainly the defensive secondary is where a lot of their talent lies. A lot of their college commits are on the defensive backfield. So it's going to be hard to throw the ball for Troup tonight.
He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man, and he misses him. Was intended for number 17, Trey Dean, but he got a little grab, and they'll give him 15 yards and a first down.
Yeah, Rod Smith Jr. was putting his hands around his waist and tried to slow him down. Looks like he was about to get beat. Went right through the hands of Trey Dean. I thought he might still come up with the ball, but they got the pass interference call. That's going to be 15 yards and another first down for the Tigers. That's going to set them up about the 44-yard line of Sandy Creek after that. Big penalty there. That's one of the things you can, in high school ball, you can get kind of the DBs kind of, you just throw one up in the air, throw it deep. You're about half the time you can draw a pass interference call.
Right. So first down and 10 for Garrison Edwards in Troup County. Handoff, big hole, nice run there by number 4, Javaris Warner.
Yeah, Warner just a junior. He's already verbal to Cincinnati. He's a 3-star right now, but like I said, this is a game full of athletes, full of kids that are going to be playing at the next level. Another handoff to Warner there as he cuts up, breaks a tackle.
Nice run by Warner, and a first down by Troup County.
Back inside the 30 to the 29. Let's see what Sandy Creek has some kind of answer up front.
And that's a first down. Handoff Warner again. No, Edwards keeps it, bounces outside, gets 4 yards.
You can't ask for much more than that on a play like that. They played it good on defensively wise. You had the corner out wide, Nathan Holston, able to kind of keep contained on Edwards, and he just went to the sideline, and 3 yards ain't too bad on first down against his defense.
Handoff again. This time he hands it off to number 9, Jeremiah Culpepper, and Culpepper, Trent Hodo. And Hodo gets a couple yards to bring up third down and short.
Yeah, it seems like they kind of go back and forth between Hodo and Warner at running back. Both great athletes here, and there's a lot more of them handing the ball than Edwards taking off, but we're going to see some more of that.
And Edwards is going to keep it and run and get a first down. He can gash him about as good as any other quarterback I've seen. And first down, Troup County.
Yeah, Sandy Creek, he could have broke it there, but Noah Reed, the defensive tackle for Sandy Creek, was able to at least get a little bit of a shot on Edwards and stop him and slow him down.
Edwards gets it quick, cut, touchdown! Davis Munkins, and Troup County gets on the board in a battle of giants, and they're already up 6-0.
Big one there, little slant play right over the middle. Munkins beat the DB inside, used that body, all 6 foot, 190 pounds, was able to shield the defensive back, catch the ball. Big touchdown to start this thing off for the Tigers here at home.
And Garrison Edwards doing with his feet, this time his arm. And the Tigers of Troup County get on the board first. Low snap, extra point is up and good. And how about Coach Gliston's Tigers? They said, we're here on this spooky Halloween night. Tigers lead 7-0.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Welcome back, everyone. Thrift Behringer here live from Callaway Stadium with Mike Frost. Number 1, Sandy Creek, taking on number 3, Troup County. Battle of undefeateds for a region championship here in 3A. And Troup County already up 7-0. Remember, they fumbled. They really could be up 2 scores right now.
Yeah, that shows the mettle of that team right there, not to let their heads hang after that, having first and goal and fumbling the ball over. I know it's early in the game, but right now watching this kicker, McCarty Harrelson, he seems like he's going to be a weapon for Troup. I think he's going to be one of the ones that's going to be key tonight as well, because Sandy Creek not being able to return kicks is going to really help out that Troup County defense.
And there's going to be a false start on Sandy Creek.
Yeah, it seems like whenever they had the motion man going, the defensive backs kind of shifted in coverage over. You saw the free safety drop down and roll over. I believe the defensive line shifted as well, which caused one of the offensive linemen to move. Easy little penalty right there for the Troup County Tigers. They're going to set it up 1st and 15 now.
First and 15. Hand off to Latimer. Latimer breaking tackles, carrying a couple of Troup County defenders. Gets 7, makes it 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, Skyland Strawn, the strong safety, was able to get up there and at least hold on to make that tackle and keep it from being a huge gain. He got about 8 on that one. It's still going to be 2nd and long.
Latimer gets the ball once more. And Latimer gets 4 more. It'll be 3rd and short.
Yeah, a couple of the Tigers swarming there. You got a little bit of chippiness going on the field. Latimer I guess he's not too used to being hit like this with the amount of success he's had so far this year. Troup County putting 8 in the box, 9 in the box, trying to stop this run game. Sandy Creek trying to battle it by going trips to the left now.
Hand off to Latimer. Latimer pushing the pile. Latimer getting close, and it looks like that is going to be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, they're trying to slow them down on the defensive side here. A lot of quickness, and you see a lot of that penetration. Sandy Creek likes to pull the guards and make a couple, the counter blocks. But those penetration plays will kind of slow it down here, and I believe they're content with making them get 4 yards at a time make Sandy Creek try to drive it all the way downfield.
Snap. Gets it out Hill quickly. And trying to break tackles there. Nice job by Kalen Stevenson. 5 yards. It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Chase Mosley kind of held on to him at first, was able to slow him down and let the safeties come down. Looks like that was D. Moreland came in to clean it up. D. Moreland at free safety, 6'4". That's an athlete back there. You don't see too many 6'4" DBs, especially at this level. So might be checking on that, maybe a hot route.
2nd down and 5. Oh, and they got him. And the guilty target there was number 6, Skylan Strawn, the senior strong safety. Got caught, and that'll be a 1st down for Sandy Creek.
Yeah, it looks like Sandy Creek, Caleb Hill was trying to check into a hot route thinking that Strawn was going to be blitzing, and right there they did the long count. Strawn was blitzing, but unfortunately for Troup County, he jumped off early.
These two teams, you see the supreme athleticism, I like to say, across the field.
Yeah.
We got top-notch talent across the board here tonight. Hill gets it out quickly, nice slant route, and that will be caught by Ryan White, who was slammed down. And I know that Troup County was able to get excited there, but guess what? He caught it, and he got enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, the plus for Troup County on that one is Jadarian Maddox able to stop him. No yards after catch on that one. That's the big one, but it's going to be 2nd and short, actually, the way they marked it. Well, I thought it was a 1st down as well.
And now they're moving
now
the
they're
chains.
moving the chains.
Yeah. And while they're moving the chains, they're going to play anyway, and Latimer just so tough. And he's almost about to break the 1,600-yard mark on the season. This guy is just a beast in the backfield.
Yeah, he's an athletic specimen back there. He's not your normal running back you see at the high school level. He's got some bulk on him and some speed, and those legs stay churning.
Hand off to Latimer again. Big hole. Latimer breaking tackles. A look at number 0 for Troup County. Bubba Taylor's holding on for dear life there. And Latimer is going to hold on for another Patriots 1st down.
Yeah, Bubba Taylor held on so KJ McQueen could finish it up. They're going NASCAR right here. Looks like we got a timeout now. Coach Glisson wanted to slow them down. They were going NASCAR. They weren't ready on defense, I don't believe. And Glisson ran out there to tell the referee, hey, let's stop this real quick.
Well, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We got more Sandy Creek, Troup County. Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard.
Welcome back, everyone. 47 seconds left here in the 1st quarter. Caleb Hill is going to go deep. Has a man open, and he's going to drop the pass. Oh, my frogs.
Kalen Stevenson couldn't hold on to it. He's hurt right now. He's standing there like, not physically. Mentally, his soul is crushed because that was right in the basket.
A drop in the bucket. He couldn't have placed it any better, right off the fingertips of Stevenson.
Showed that Darren Sproles type of speed out there at 5'9", 150. Had
route.
Had the man beat, just right in his hands, couldn't hold on to it.
So Hill and the offense will have 2nd down. He'll hand it off to Latimer. And Latimer We'll get 4, close to 5. It'll bring up 3rd down and a manageable, let's say 5.5, Mike. You don't like the halves.
And he runs heavy. Jeremiah Culpepper, not a light linebacker. I mean, he's 6'2", 205, but still, it was like he had to hang on to Latimer just to bring him down.
I mean, it is a beautiful night here in LaGrange, Georgia. The number 1 Sandy Creek Patriots are battling number 3 Troup County for a region championship. What more could you want on Halloween night?
Troup County is hoping there's no treats for Sandy Creek tonight.
Mike Frost and Behringer. We'll be right back after this.
Glenn Smith Truck Month is here. Get massive savings on GMC Sierras and Canyons. Check them out. Full-size GMC Sierras up to $14,500 off. GMC Canyons up to $5,000 off. Or take advantage of 0% financing, plus no payments until next year. At Glenn Smith GMC Opelika. Now in our 33rd year. Get ready to smile.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Vision's morning show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Vision's morning show and download the Sports Vision's radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Welcome back, everyone. Coach Darius Smiley and his Sandy Creek Patriots coming in here 9-0. They have dominated everybody in their path. The Patriots out of Tyrone, Georgia. A perennial team that has played for multiple and won state championships in recent years. Ranked 17th in the state of Georgia of all classification. Nice pass to the outside, and that is going to be enough for another Sandy Creek first down. And you're seeing there, Caleb Bill's got just great touch on the ball. Finding Elijah Farrell for first down, Mike.
Yeah, nice little out route there. Hill showing off his arm strength there, able to throw that. It looked like it was pretty easy for him to get it out wide there. Usually a tough throw for a quarterback to go across the field like that. It's like Sandy Creek, though, they've got some great players that's come out of there. I mean, Megatron came from Sandy Creek. Kedrick Golston came from Sandy Creek.
Jabari Smith and Latimer is the other one, and we're tied.
Yeah.
Well, it's 7-6, an extra point away from tying it. And Latimer had a hole big enough for me and you to go through. And that young man doesn't need much. And he takes it to the house, and Sandy Creek responds with a touchdown of their own.
Yeah, they got a little chippiness down there near the goal line. Got some offensive linemen kind of getting in the face of some of the defenders there for Troup County after that play, kind of getting a little jawy. Like Ryan Moore, he come out there a little bit angry tonight at offensive line for Sandy Creek.
And the extra point is up, and it is good. And what'd you think? This wasn't going to be a battle?
Nah.
It's 7-7. We'll be right back after this.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Welcome back, everyone. Callaway Stadium, Troup County, and Sandy Creek. The Patriots, red pants, white jersey, red lettering with the white helmets and the red trim. And then Troup County in the maize and blue with the Wolverine helmets. And the Tigers and the Patriots trying to find out, because I think whoever wins this is going to be number one. Either Sandy Creek's going to stay there or Troup County's going to move up. Munkus catches it, and Munkus hops over one man and will be taken down at the 25.
Yeah, they're able to collectively get to him. Good coverage out there on the defensive side for the kickoff for Sandy Creek. He was cleaned up there by Sheldon Bliss, the 6'1", 210-pound junior. Able to come in there and clean things up on Monkus and keep it from a minimal, keep him at the 25-yard line. Now we'll see if Troup can respond here on offense after that last Sandy Creek drive.
Edwards, and in the backfield with him is Warner. Warner will get it. Warner will bounce to the outside. Warner's got speed. Warner down the sideline. Warner's still going. They haven't blown it out yet, and they will say he got 12, needed 10. First down, Troup County.
Yeah, he showed that speed there. You had two defenders for Sandy Creek near the backfield ready to take him. He was able to get outside. Looks like there's a little bit of arguing going on. Maybe Corey Hadley thinking he was held out there at the cornerback position, but either way, Warner able to get outside and use that speed to get another first down for Troup.
Edwards gets it out quickly, and he's taken down immediately. That was Trey Dean who was tackled.
Yeah, that's Dana Greenhow. We're going to call him a lot tonight.
You said him
cornerback.
several times. And Greenhow says, pow, and takes down Dean for a loss of 2.
Yeah, ideal size out there at the cornerback position, 6'1", 180. Strong, fast, aggressive.
And what a beautiful back shoulder throw, and was looking there for, and a flag comes out. He was trying to find Desmond Cunningham. And they're going to get number 14 from Sandy Creek, Nathan Holston, on the pass interference.
Yeah, they got him earlier on that one with the third down where they try to throw it long. They got Holston on that pass interference. I'm not sure if they're going to get interference or holding on this one. We'll see if they got him after the ball was thrown. Yeah, it's going to be interference, judging by the official over there. So it looks like they're going to try to attack Holston. They know they can't go to the side that Greenhow's on. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. It's like an island, Greenhow Island. We'll just say it like that. He's a high school Revis. So they're going to be attacking Holston on the other side all night long. We'll see how he tries to combat that over there.
So a 15-yard penalty will put Troup County at first down and 10 midfield. Hand off to Warner. Warner patiently picking his spots. Warner running hard, physical. And we'll get 5 there on first down.
And what I love to see on that one, especially with that run play there, it wasn't a big gap, but you notice when he was tackled, every offensive lineman was already 5 yards upfield as well. So they're moving that offensive line. They're moving that line of scrimmage forward on those run plays.
Edwards is going to take over a run and got a lot of space. There goes Edwards, makes a man fall down, and he's going down the sideline. He just shoots the Patriot out of his shoes. But there is a flag.
Yeah, looks like Holden's going to bring that one back. Thankfully for Sandy Creek, Edwards was able to make Hadley Jr.'s shoe about come off.
Oh,
just showing that athleticism out there.
Breaking an ankle.
Yeah, a little 1-2 step. Little, what do they call it? I guess you'd still be a hezzy in football. I'm not sure. I know in basketball it is, but. That's crazy when you got a running quarterback like that who's got moves like, I mean, basically like a Jameer Gibbs out there, be able to run the ball.
Right.
Stop and start.
Trent Hodo is now in the backfield with Edwards. Trips to the near with Desmond Cunningham on the far side. He'll hand it off to Hodo. Hodo will not get much, and that was a massive hit by none other than Dana Greenhow.
Yeah, Mr. Greenhow in on there again.
And he's letting several Tiger sideline E's know about that hit. Third down and 15 for Troup County. Coach Glisson have up his sleeve. Garrison takes the snap. They're coming after him. Steps up. And now this is where he is so electric. Garrison will be taken down well short of the first down marker. But a flag, and Coach Gliston's pointing in the direction, saying that may be on Sandy Creek.
Yeah, it was thrown by the line judge over here. I'm not sure what it was, if somebody lined up in the neutral zone maybe for Sandy Creek, or it could have been a defensive hold because they have been running man press on the outside the entire game, so they could get them for illegal contact downfield as well. They've been running man press so far with Chase Usher on one side, Nathan Holston on one side. Usher, another 3-star, he's heading to Charlotte next year as a commit. Looks like they're going to, defensive holding out here on the corner. That's going to be on Usher.
And again, penalties have been killing Sandy Creek defensively here early on in this one, Mike.
And that should, I'm still adjusting to high school. Sometimes it's automatic first down, sometimes they're not. Let's see what they call here. I think it's going to stay, it should be third down. They got fourth down on the marker, but they're going to change that now. The officials are telling them third, so third and 5 now.
Coach Glisson was not going to have a snap go until that was corrected. I promise you that. Hodo in the backfield. On 3rd and 5. Edwards quickly gets it out, and there goes Blaze Bell, and just like a blaze, he's gone for 25, make it 30 yards. And it's first down and goal, Troup County.
Yeah, the 5'9", 160-pound receiver showing off the speed there, able to get separation. Just a long slant route. He ran about 10-yard slant on that one, was able to get up underneath the safety.
Edwards gets it out so quickly. Hodo, there he goes. And they actually were at the 15. There's 5 yards, and they have it first, second down, and 5 from the 10. Up-tempo offense here for Troup County. Edwards going to keep it. Edwards got blocking in front. Edwards will go in for a touchdown. He's thrown one, now he's run one, and the Troup County offense.
Called back, looks like it's going to be a holdout here on the outside.
Wow.
I'm not sure if it's on the tackle or if it's on the receiver.
It looked like it was good blocking there, Mike, but.
Yeah, Monkus was having a good block out there. I'm not sure if the line judge saw one of the edge guys like the left tackle hold or not, but we'll see what he calls. We're not going to know what number they call it on, but we know it's holding against Troup. I thought Monkus had good positioning on the corner out here, so it had to be one of the linemen inside he called it on.
Yeah. So the touchdown negated, and it'll be second down and 14 from the 19. They need to get to the 5 for a first down.
It's like you said earlier, Edwards with that quick release. I haven't seen too much of that at this level. I mean, it's a quick release.
It is a seed that is coming out of his hand. And makes those slant routes even more lethal. Hodo, and he'll get it on a screen pass. Hodo, and great defense by Sandy Creek, third down. And that was Javaris Warner. It's not Hodo. Hodo's number 8. And Warner will get maybe a yard. It'll be third down.
Yeah, Sandy Creek did a good job of following them on the motion out wide there, kind of spreading out to the left. Able to minimize that gain, just 1 yard.
Edwards getting the final signal from the sideline. Directing Warner. Takes the snap. Looking, stepping up, firing deep, and was trying to find Blaze Bell. And underthrew it, and it'll bring up fourth down, and looks like a field goal opportunity now for Troup County.
Yeah, it looks like Edwards kind of felt like the pocket was collapsing on him. You saw him throw it off that back foot. Anytime a quarterback does that, there's not going to be a whole lot of strength behind that throw. That one fell probably about 8 yards short of the receiver as he was running towards the sideline into the corner of the end zone. That's going to bring out the kicking game here as a field goal unit hits the field for Troup County. And now you've got McCarty Harrelson back out here. We've seen that leg twice with 2 touchbacks on kickoffs already.
And Gardy's can kick it for sure. And he's trying to give Troup County the lead. Low snap. Kick, though, is up. And it is pure. And Troup County goes up 10-7 with 7:30 remaining here in the first half. We got a good one, number 1 and number 3 on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Welcome back, everyone. Thrift Behringer here with Mike Frost, Troup County and Sandy Creek. In a battle of undefeateds in the final regular season night of the GHSA here on this Halloween of 2025. Been a fun year, Mike. Playoffs
yes.
going on right now. Pacelli leading 13-0 over Loganville with 10:31 there in the second quarter. We also got Russell County and Beauregard just got underway.
That's going to be a nice clash there. Russell County trying to finish that season off 9-1. That'll be their best record, and that might be program history. I'm not sure.
During the regular season for sure. And off the Latimer, he's already got 1 touchdown. And we'll get a tough 3 yards there.
Yeah, big cleanup job there by Bubba Taylor to get in there, the 5'10", 205-pound linebacker. They're going with a lot of shooting the gaps there up front for Troup County. Ryan Cantrell, another defensive lineman up there, just 230 pounds, but strong and a lot of speed right there, that 4-eye.
For those that are just now tuning in, Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Latimer break into the outside, and there goes Latimer. And he's got a ton of speed. He's got 1 man in front of him. He makes him miss, still on his feet, and he'll take it to the house, and that is going to be a 80-yard touchdown by Amari Latimer. And Sandy Creek goes up 13-10. And Amari's showing you why he's one of the best running backs in the state, Mike Frost.
Yeah, he's not just strength. I mean, the kid's big, he's strong, but he just flashed the speed on that one. He was getting chased down there by Jadarian Maddox. Maddox unable to get to him after that one little juke move. And after that, it was just basically a old-school Bell South house call. And Latimer able to get to the end zone.
That's number 2 for Amari Latimer. And Sandy Creek will go up 14-10 with 6:47. They take 43 seconds off the clock. And Latimer on the second play of the drive takes it to the house for 70 yards. And we have our, third lead change of the game already here, Mike. And you're just now tuning in. Thrift Behringer, Mike Frost, Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We cover all things East Alabama, West Central Georgia. And we are expanding, and we'll be covering Troup County, Callaway, and LaGrange starting next year. Also Opelika, Auburn, and several other schools as we start growing our platform. But right now we're 15 schools deep in the Harris County, Muskogee County, Columbus area. But this is our second Troup County game. We did Troup County Mary Persons earlier this year, and I told Coach Glisson there was no way we were missing this one.
No, sir. Not this one at all. And this being able to expand and go and watch these young kids play, I've seen a lot more of these athletes, these bigger primetime athletes, especially when we expand to Opelika.
And there goes Davis Munkus. Munkus still on his feet. Munkus down the sideline, tight roping it. Davis Munkus will step out of bounds, they'll say, at the 35, 36-yard line. But a great return by number 7 in blue.
Yeah, he tried to walk it. He tried to tightrope that thing along the sideline. Able to do so as he was getting chased. Marcus flashing that athleticism and speed for Troup County. That's going to be great field position. It's one of those things right now in this game where it's like you're not going to know what's going to happen. Like no matter if somebody gives up a quick score, there's no hanging the heads at this level with these two top teams. A lot of determination, a lot of mettle as far as mentally for these teams right here. And Troup County comes back and just hits them right back after that touchdown score by Latimer.
Sandy Creek and Troup County. Stars are out tonight. Playmaking all across the field. Edwards. And the Tigers need to respond.
It's got to delay a game, it looks like, as far as what the field judge or the back judge is calling. Not sure if the clock was set.
Yeah, kind of confused on that because it looked like they just walked out on the field there, Mike.
I'm not sure if the officials set their own clock and it wasn't up with the play clock back there in the corner, but
and they're going to get it out quickly. Nice pass and catch, Blaze Bell. Another slant. It's like that is a go-to favorite within this Troup County offense, those slant routes, because Edwards does such a good job getting it out quickly to him.
And Bell going against the guy that's going to be at Charlotte next year, already committed out there, and it's man on man.
Warner's got it. Warner juking his way for maybe a yard, bring up 3rd down and 4 as they get to the 30 of Sandy Creek.
Yeah, that's going to be one of the advantages. Blaze Bell, not the biggest at 5'9", 160, and then going against Usher, who's 5'10", 175.
And Edwards is going to take off and run. Edwards.
It's going to be close.
Get right at the 1st down marker, Mike.
He might be a yard shy there looking at what the line judge on that side did, but it looks like
he's already got the fist up.
And Troup said, no, we're not going anywhere. We're going to go ahead and run it. We'll stay in no huddle.
Edwards, one of the best short yardage runners we have in the state, and he's going to take it to the house. Garrison Edwards with his first rushing touchdown of the night, and Troup County goes back on top. Number 2 with the speed, I just said, one of the best short yardage runners we got in the state, decides to take it to the house instead.
Yeah, that was a long distance house call right there. He said, Mama, I'm coming home. Nobody in front of him. He hit that left tackle. He saw nothing but green grass. All of a sudden, he hit that next gear and took off. Easy touchdown there for Troup County. Now they're back in the lead with a 4th lead change already early in this game.
McCarty will give Troup County a 3-point lead as it is 17-14. Troup County on top. Do not go anywhere. Stay warm and keep on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Welcome back, everyone. Great response by Garrison Edwards and the Troup County Tigers, Mike Frost, to go up by 3. How about that? How about this? They responded to Sandy Creek's 42nd touchdown drive with a minute touchdown drive of their own.
Yeah.
That's how high-flying these offenses are.
It's going to be like the old school OK Corral shootout right now, the way this thing is looking. It's just back and forth. It started off a little slow with 2 turnovers and a punt by Sandy Creek. And all of a sudden, that's when the fireworks started here. Even there's fireworks on Halloween on the football field tonight.
And Caleb Hill's going to keep it. And Hill, nice job. Everyone follow Latimer. Heck, I would too, the way he's running the ball so far in this one. He's already over 100 yards. And Caleb Hill gets 8 there, make it close to 9. 2nd down and a long 1.
Yeah, finally got to him with Skyland Strawn and KJ McQueen able to clean it up and keep from getting the first down. But 2nd and 1, I can kind of figure out they're just going to hand it to Latimer.
And Latimer's got it, and Latimer's pushing over his own teammate. And poor number 32 from Sandy Creek got just ran over by Sheldon Bliss. Was like, what did I do? Amari? I mean, geez, I'm trying to block for you.
I'm just trying to block. See the shifts up front.
Latimer gets 3 there to bring up 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, you can see the shift up front from the defensive line of Troup. Looks like through the game film, Glisson has his defensive line ready right there, and they were able to kind of stop Latimer. They're trying to do you can't stop Latimer. You can contain them as best you can, but right there able to hold them just 3 yards. Monye Johnson again on another tackle there for Troup. They kind of overloaded that left side. They saw something on film that gave that play call away. Looks like Latimer's coming out for this one. They got Amari Jackson in the backfield now.
Caleb Hill, and underthrows his intended target. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, he tried to hit a Von Florence on that one, the 6'6 senior. He just threw that one short. That's one of the 6'6 in high school. That's one of those kids you just want to throw it up in the air and let him high point it. Not a whole lot of DBs are going to be able to keep up with a kid that size.
3rd down for Sandy Creek. 3:51 here left in the first half.
It's a big 3rd down play for this Troup County defense right here.
Massive. Latimer in the backfield. Latimer's going to actually pick up, and nope, they're going to set up a screen pass. Latimer's got a ton of space. What a play call. Latimer juking his way, pushing through 3 or 4 Troup County Tigers, and it's a 1st down Sandy Creek. Perfect time to call that on the blitz, and they set that screen pass up beautifully, Mike Frost.
Yeah, the defensive line being as aggressive as they are, Sandy Creek was able to point that out with that screen pass right there as Terrence Reeves was able to get upfield and get in the face of Edwards, but perfect play call. Latimer gets downfield, breaks a tackle by Skyland Strawn. Jeremiah Culpepper able to bring him down at the end there.
1st down and 10 now for Sandy Creek. Latimer, no. Caleb Hill's got it. That play was blown up immediately. Oh, no. Excuse me, that's not over. That is Jeremiah Culpepper, who came in and blew that one up immediately.
Yeah, that was huge. They're not going to give up on that aggressiveness on that defensive front for Troup County. That's kind of their thing. You got a bunch of kids on the front line that are about 230, 225, not a whole lot of size up front, but they're going to use those gaps and get upfield and try to cause a little havoc.
Timeout, Troup County. We'll take 1-2. We'll be right back after this.
Glenn Smith Truck Month is here. Get massive savings on GMC Sierras and Canyons. Check them out. Full-size GMC Sierras up to $14,500 off. GMC Canyons up to $5,000 off. Or take advantage of 0% financing, plus no payments until next year. At Glenn Smith GMC Opelika. Now in our 33rd year. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone. Thrip Behringer and Mike Frost. 2nd down and 15 after the loss there. Jeremiah Culpepper. And toss. How about the one-handed catch by Latimer? Stiff arms a man, jukes another. And you just saw everything that makes Amari Latimer so great right there in that one play. A juke, a stiff arm. I mean, what else can you do?
Yeah, it's
one-handed catch.
Yeah, it's fun watching them out there, even on that speed option. You know, it's one of those things where they're going to try to get him the ball as many times as possible, especially in a game of this magnitude. But you watch kids at this level with this kind of elite playmaking ability, elite athleticism across the field. You can't help but get excited whether you're rooting for Sandy Creek or Troup tonight.
Caleb Hill trying to draw Troup County off sides. Patriots look over to the sideline. Hill fires it, and that is caught. Rylan White gets out to the 25. They need to get to the 27. It'll be 4th down and 2. And a big 4th down here for Sandy Creek. Can that Troup County defense pin their ears back, Mike Frost?
You know that front four, I believe they're going to bring the house on this one because if anything, if it's 4th and 2, I'm thinking Latimer. So I'm like, all right, you're just going to have to beat me in the air.
Yes.
We're not going to let Latimer get it.
Number 1 right there beside Hill.
They tried the hard count there. You can see Troup County's defensive line lined up at least a yard off the ball, giving them that little bit of leeway if they do flinch.
And Hill's actually going to take it on a quarterback keeper, and he's taken down, but did he get stopped short?
It's going to be close depending on that line judge right there. I'm not sure if he hit the 23, if he's just outside of it.
Bubba Taylor came up and hit Hill immediately, but he fell down forward, and it was enough for a first down. They didn't even bring out to spot it. They didn't even need the chains. The White Hat said he saw it good enough. First down, Sandy Creek.
Yeah, I believe he just had to get to that edge of the 23-yard line, just barely able to get across it according to the line judge. First down on that second effort. Caleb Hill motioning out to his receiver to the right-hand side now.
Hill. And miscommunication there between him and number 15, Elijah Farrell, and that'll bring up 2nd down at 10.
Yeah, I saw it when he was motioning out wide there. It looks like he was trying to tell Elijah Farrell, who's inside of the slot, to run a wheel route because that's the pass he threw for, was expecting the wheel route. Farrell cut his route down short thinking it was more like a wheel and cut, wheel and stop. But he wanted them to keep going there, and luckily for Troup County, it dropped incomplete, 2nd down.
Hand off to Latimer, and Latimer, big hole again, and Latimer busts through a couple of wimpy tacklers, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, you can see the Troup defense getting a little frustrated with themselves, even though it's second quarter. Latimer just wearing the defense down at this point, just running hard every time he touches the ball.
Under a minute and 45 already here in the first half. Latimer gets hit, and he's still on his feet, but I think he lost a yard. And we're going to give that credit to number 22, Rylan Cantrell. And that'll bring up 4th down and 2. Big stop there by Troup County, Frost.
Yeah, he came up. That was a plug hit right there. As soon as he hit Latimer, it just kind of both of them stood up and stalemated. That was beautiful. Beautiful execution from the defensive front by Troup County there. 4th and 2. Looks like they're going to go for it again here inside the red zone.
Hill had it last time, and he'll get it again this time, and Hill's going to get another first down. Direct snap to Caleb Hill, and back-to-back 4th down, and they get it both times. And they're, I think, right at the 11.
Yeah, he needed 2, and he got 4. A little bit easier call on that one to get the first down rather than having to wait to see if they might have pulled the chains out like that last one. That's 2 4th down conversions right here on Troup County side of the ball field.
And under a minute left here in the first half. Hill will keep it, throw, slant, caught, and Farrell will be stopped at the 1. It'll be 1st and goal.
Looks like there might, I'm not sure if there's there's going to be a timeout on the field for Sandy Creek.
Yeah, 45 seconds. That was a nice pitch and catch there from Hill to Farrell.
And D. Moreland able to bring him down at the 1-yard line instead of letting him get into the end zone. Forcing that timeout, try to keep Sandy Creek out of the end zone here, maybe force a field goal here late in the second quarter just to tie this thing up. But from what I recall earlier, first in the game, Sandy Creek lost the coin toss. Troup County decided to defer, so Troup County will get the ball first in the second half. Right here, first, it's going to be 1st and goal from the 1. If you know they're going to hand it to Latimer, just put 9 on the line of scrimmage run man on the outside if you have to and just try to get upfield, wreak some havoc in the backfield with some gap contain.
So it'll be first and goal for Sandy Creek. And I would expect one to get this touch. And he is. And one will back his way in for a touchdown. And Sandy Creek will go up now 20-17. Big time drive there by the Patriots with 41 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, Latimer with his third score of the game right now for Sandy Creek. It's one of those things where you know he's going to get the ball. It's just you can't really stop a kid like Latimer. 28 touchdowns rushing coming into the game. That puts him at 31 now on the season. He's averaging 3 touchdowns a game. He's already got 3 already this time.
And that is touchdown number 31 on the season for Amari Latimer. And Troup County and Sandy Creek are in a battle on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Even though I'm away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers, and I can find the nearest ATM or branch right from my phone. Plus, I can add my Kinetic cards to my phone's digital wallet and enjoy quick, secure, contactless payments. By the way, Mom, I need some more money.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Welcome back, everyone. 41 seconds left here in the first half. Sandy Creek goes up again, and they're up 21-17 in a back-and-forth game.
And this is key right here. I know it's 41 seconds left, but we've seen how quick Troup County can score. Also getting the ball first in the second half. Can they have that little great swing to end the second, start the third?
And will be returned at the 10. And he falls down at right outside the 15, and that's where Edwards and the offense will take over. And I wonder how aggressive Coach Glisson and the Tigers are going to be here before halftime.
With the amount of success you've had on offense and the way that Sandy Creek's able to move the ball as well, even though it's 37 seconds left, I say just go for it. Try to go lights out here on this last drive. You've got one timeout left. Trying to see what you can get here. Maybe even get 3 points because you've got a great kicker as well.
Edwards. Good blocking. Steps up. Still looking, and he's going to have to throw it away.
Yeah, he was looking on the right-hand side there for Desmond Cunningham. Nathan Holston was doing lockdown coverage on the edge out there along the sideline. Cunningham couldn't get loose of him, couldn't shake him. Good play there. Be able to just throw it out of bounds and not cause a turnover.
Edwards will be taken down. No, he's still on his feet, and then finally a sack.
Yeah, he eluded the first man. J.T. Austin was able to get back there, but he was able to elude J.T. Austin. Joshua Tullis cleaned it up. It looks like Sandy Creek's going to call a timeout here and try to hurry up, try to see if they can get this ball back while it's deep in Troup territory.
So they'll take a timeout with 20 seconds. We'll stay right here. We're presented by Glenn Smith Chevrolet, GMC, Coca-Cola, Houston Clinic, and Kinetic Credit Union. We got the halftime update show presented by the Beck. And in a little bit, we'll update the scores from around the area. So we'll have that with Big Rich coming up here in just a little bit. It's got the scoreboard show coming up at 11 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, with 3rd and 16 here, we'll see what Glisson tries to do because you can expect if they're going to try to run the ball and get the clock down, Sandy Creek's going to call another timeout. So I'm not sure what kind of play call you have in your pocket for 3rd and 16, but there's no telling with Edwards back there. You might just say, hey, kid, just run it. Just take off around the edge.
Edwards will take off and run, and Edwards will gallop his way close to a first down. And it'll be 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Clock still running. And he clocked it with 4 seconds, but it's 4th down. Sandy Creek's going to get the ball with 2 seconds, if I'm correct.
Yep.
That was 4th down when he clocked it.
Yeah, he thought he got the first, but they were still.
Yep.
The back chain guy was moving, and I think that confused Edwards. He thought that meant it was a first down when he saw the guy that runs the first part of the chains move. Unfortunately for Troup County, being 4th down there, he clocks it. Now Sandy Creek's going to have the ball at the 25-yard line of the Tigers here. 2 seconds to go. I'm not sure if they're going to try to run the ball or kick it, but it looks like they're going to try to go for it here. It looks like I see Caleb Hill and Amari Latimer coming out onto the field for the Patriots. Let's see if they got cooked up here with 2 seconds to go. Already up 4.
So Hill and the offense will come out for a shot downfield.
And Coach Glisson talking to the official, he's upset because he saw the same thing I saw. The chain moving, confusing Edwards, making him think it was a first down.
And so timeout's going to be called. And he's got a point, but what are you going to do?
Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do at that point. I mean, it was just a mental error, and you just got to move on from that. I mean, Garrison Edwards has played a great game so far. I know he's upset with himself after that one. You saw a lot of the offensive players a little bit upset, but might have been better off just letting that thing run on down. You were close enough.
Yeah.
But it wasn't quite a first down. Wasn't a whole lot else you can do.
Take off running there or something.
Yeah, I mean, you're 75 yards out still, so might as well just let the clock run down, go to the locker room, make your adjustments, get ready to come out second half because you'd have had the ball to start off with anyway. But you're going to get mental mistakes at the high school level regardless of the athleticism there. I mean, it just happens. Now
so they'll have it at the 25, Mike.
Let's see if they try to dial up a pass play outside. You got the 6'6" receiver on the left-hand side out there for Sandy Creek. Latimer's going to go out in motion out wide as well.
Caleb Hill is going to throw it up to Latimer. He caught the ball in for a touchdown, and there's a flag. Are you kidding me?
He said, I don't just run with the ball, I can run routes too.
Amari Latimer has 3 rushing touchdowns now. He just caught one. Holy smokes.
In the middle of basically what was triple coverage, you had bracketed
with
on him.
With one hand.
Yeah. They were bracketed him, and you had the safety coming over the top, the inside guy, the nickel running up underneath. He was able to still get the leverage, get to the ball, high point it, hold on to it with that one hand while getting hit in the end zone.
And how big was that?
Huge right there, huge swing.
Tried to down it on 4th down. Stopped the clock with 2 seconds as it was running. Sandy Creek had an opportunity now, and on the one play at the end of the half, throws a touchdown to Latimer for his 4th of the game already.
Looks like something happened there. There was a little bit of chippiness after the play with Evan Harvey and a couple of the Troup County guys. Not sure. They're having a little conversation with him on the sideline there, trying to calm him down. The 6'3", 220-pound tight end and defensive end. He's an edge that's heading to Memphis next year as a 3-star.
Get off the field! Get off the field!
And right now, Troup County fans are not happy, Mike.
Yeah, a little upset after those last 2 plays that just happened between the mismanaged clock throw and then the touchdown pass.
Man, I cannot believe this half by number 1 in white.
All 4 scores, 3 on the ground, 1 catching in the air.
Big dog got to eat,
yeah.
And he's eating right now.
Looking forward to see him in the Big Ten next year up there because Wisconsin needs the help, but looks like Latimer's going to be bringing plenty of it.
And Sandy Creek is going to go up 28-17 at the half. What a first half it was. In a battle of stars, Sandy Creek is up 11. But we still got a whole half to go. Don't go anywhere. Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Game of the Week. Number 1, Sandy Creek. Number 3, Troup County. Be right back after this.
Even though I'm away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers, and I can find the nearest ATM or branch right from my phone. Plus, I can add my Kinetic cards to my phone's digital wallet and enjoy quick, secure, contactless payments. By the way, Mom, I need some more money.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Vision's morning show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Vision's morning show and download the Sports Vision's radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Remotely from the house. We want to thank Roger Beck really for allowing us to do this halftime show and giving us the facilities to do the show. On a normal basis, I would be in the studio, but due to being at Halloween, I'm actually at home doing this show. So thank you to Roger Beck for that. We appreciate everything that he has done, the Center for Academic and Athletic Excellence. And right now, this has been a back and forth game. This has just been an incredible matchup that you've been watching as Troup County and Sandy Creek right now at the half. Sandy Creek leads 28-17. That Latimer kid, he is so special. He's got 4 touchdowns. Sandy Creek actually was up 21-17, and with 2 seconds left, they throw a bomb in the end zone, and they lead 28-17. Troup County's going to get the ball to start the second half, so that's just been a back-and-forth game. It's been incredible. Up there in Callaway Stadium, Trip Behringer, Mike Frost on the call, and also we've got a first-round playoff matchup between the number 7 seed, Pacelli, actually the number 8 seed Pacelli taking on the number 9 seed Loganville, and right now it is 21-0 as Pacelli is leading Loganville Christian right now. That is in the second quarter. That's about to approach halftime. We'll see, and we'll keep an eye on that score. All right, let's take a look at some of the other games from around the area. As right now, Spencer leading Hardaway in the third quarter. It is 48-6, and that's at Otis Spencer Stadium, at Kinnett Stadium. Still trying to get a score update on Shaw Jordan. That's probably in the third quarter right now. Russell County is leading Rehoboth 14-0. That is in not Rehoboth, but Beauregard. They're leading Beauregard 14-0 in the second quarter. And let's see, we've got some other games that we had. Glenwood is taking on Sylacauga right now, trying to get a score update on that. And Northside is taking on Central Carrollton, and that is don't have a score update on that, but I'll try to get a score update as I see it. All right, let's take a look at the games from yesterday. Carver, a perfect 10-0 in the regular season as they blank Kendrick 42-0 as they are coasting their way into the playoffs. They will have a bye. Remember, first-round playoff games don't start until November the 14th in the GHSA. So Carver ends up getting the big win over the Kendrick Cherokees. The game that you saw on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Sumter County, they go to 9-1 as they defeat Columbus 48-3, and Sumter County is going to be hosting a home playoff game, possibly even two. Columbus is in the playoffs. They finished the regular season with a 7-3 record, and we will find out where they're going to be in the playoffs. And then the upset of the night, the Calvary Christian Knights. The number 10 seed takes down the number 7 seed in the first round of the GIAA playoffs. Last night in Bethlehem, it was 30-28. Calvary advances as they were down 28-17. Jamar Williams with a pick six and a big touchdown run, and the Calvary Knights are going to be taking on Stratford Academy, and that is going to be next week, the number 1 overall seed. And what a game for the Calvary Knights, and congratulations to Coach Emmanuel Brunson and the Calvary staff for pulling off the upset. Like I mentioned, Sandy Creek, the number 1 team in 3A. They're the number 1 team in 3A for a reason. They won a state championship a couple years ago. They're always competing for a state championship. Last year, this was a back-and-forth game. You got Sandy Creek leading Troup County at the half, 28-17. This has just been an incredible performance by Latimer. That kid is special. As I heard on the broadcast, Mike Frost mentioning he's going to play for a Big Ten school. All right, let's go ahead and throw it back. We're going to take a break. When we come back, I'm going to try to update the scores as they trickle in as you are watching the Georgia Alabama Sports Live halftime update show presented by the Beck Center. We'll be right back after this.
Here with Masterwall CEO Steve Smithwick. They're one of our first sponsors. We didn't even know what sponsors were 4 years ago when I was doing this off my phone. Thank you so much, Steve, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Oh, it's something that was needed for so long in the Valley of Me with my history of being a coach and all. love to support it. You do a great job with that. Even when you were doing it on your phone, it was great.
I appreciate it, man. And again, we wouldn't be able to cover the 50 different high schools and all the different sports without Masterwall and different businesses like yourself. But you're also a coach and now a award-winning author. We have Believer, Bulldog, and Coach. You can get on Amazon right now. You were the winningest basketball coach in Calvary history. What was the mindset behind writing this book?
Well, it's, I kind of treated it as a ministry, and I treat our business as a ministry. I loved what I did as a coach, working with those young guys and trying to set an example and point them in the right direction, and kind of do the same thing with business. So, you got to build it with a lot of good people around you, the right support group, and once again, I call it a ministry because that's the way I see it.
You can get this award-winning book right now on Amazon, and it's going to tell the whole story of C. Smithwick from being an award-winning coach and a Hall of Famer and having the court named after him and then building this incredible business. I can't wait to dive into it, Coach.
Good. Hope you enjoy it. It's about never giving up. So that's what a coach needs to know. It's what an entrepreneur needs to know.
The name of it is Believer, Bulldog Coach, right now on Amazon. And thank you again to C. Smithwick and Maxwell for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Thanks for having me.
And welcome back to the Georgia Alabama Sports Live halftime update show presented by the Beck Center. I'm live here at my house due to Halloween with the kids trick-or-treating. I want to thank Roger Beck for allowing me to do this halftime show remotely from the house, a special Halloween edition. I hope everybody out there is being safe, trick-or-treating. Hopefully you got the trick-or-treating in early so you could head out to the stadium to watch some great high school football, and that's exactly what we have had so far. The last regular season week in the high school football season, and we are just keeping the scores coming. The game you're watching right now, Pacelli leading Loganville. This is the first round of the GIAA playoffs. The winner will take on Brookstone in the second round next week. Over up I-185, we have had such a great contest as Sandy Creek leads Troup County 28-17. This has been a back-and-forth game. Troup County took the 17-14 lead, and then Sandy Creek rattled off 14 unanswered points, including a bomb right before the half. And that Latimer kid is just absolutely fantastic. We've had a touchdown run from Garrison Edwards, Davis Monkus with a big touchdown, and this is the reason why these are the two top teams in 3A, in my opinion. One of the top games in the state of Georgia, and Troup County does get the ball to start the second half. I expect this game to be a back-and-forth game between two powerhouses in the 3A classification. All right, let's take a look at in the third quarter down at Otis Spencer Stadium. Spencer, we know they're going to be in the playoffs. We don't know where they're going to be. They lead Hardaway 48-6. They're trying to go to 6-4 on the season. Still don't have a score update at Kinnett Stadium. Shaw and Jordan, I believe this is in the third quarter now, and I'm trying to get a score update from somebody that I know that might be at the game. We'll try to keep you posted. Shaw trying to pick up their third win of the season. Jordan trying to get their first win in over 5 years. All right, Russell County, they lead Beauregard 14-0, and we're trying to get a better score update on that one. And we also have Northside taking on Central Carrollton. And I know that Hometown Sports Media is doing the game over there. I might give my guy Billy Lindahl a shout-out to try to get a score update on that one. Glenwood is up on the road taking on Sylacauga, and still need a score update on that. Let's take a look at the Thursday night action. The Carver Tigers go to a perfect 10-0 on the season as they defeat Kendrick 42-0. An dominant performance. Carver, a perfect record in the first year of head coach Jarvis Jones, and they are off to the playoffs. They don't know who they're going to play or what seed they're going to be. The bracket should come out Sunday or Monday, and we should find out if Carver is worthy of an overall number one seed. There's still some great teams in 2A that are worthy of the overall number 1 seed, like Carver of Atlanta, Morgan County, if they can beat Callaway tonight. I definitely want to take a look at that game to see what's going on over there. But Carver trying to go back-to-back as state champions in the 2A classification. Another state championship contender, in my opinion, is Sumter County. They end up beating Columbus 48-3, and it was a 4-touchdown performance day by Ishmael Jones. Several touchdowns to Amari Woodard, to Dice. It was just, Curse had a scoop and score. I mean, it was just an overall performance by Sumter County. They go to 9-1, and they're going to host a playoff game at home. And I think this Sumter County team can make it to the semifinals or even the state championship. Who knows? We could get that Sumter County Carver state championship rematch. That's a possibility, but we'll see what happens with Sumter County. The upset of the night, Calvary Christian, the 10 seed. They were going into the playoffs with a 5-game losing streak.
Glenn Smith Truck Month is here. Get massive savings on GMC Sierras and Canyons. Check them out. Full-size GMC Sierras up to $14,500 off. GMC Canyons up to $5,000 off. Or take advantage of 0% financing, plus no payments until next year. At Glenn Smith GMC Opelika. Now in our 33rd year. Get ready to smile.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Vision's morning show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Vision's morning show, and download the Sports Vision's radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
And we are back here live from Callaway Stadium. They get a Big Rich on the halftime update show. Mike, though, give me your first half thoughts of the County Tigers of Troup are down to Sandy Creek by 11.
Well, it started off, like we said, the first half with the first couple drives, it started off looked like it was going to be a defensive affair between two high-powered offenses. Sandy Creek turning the ball over on an interception. Troup County getting it. Then they fumbled on a 4th down and short down near the goal line. Then you had them turn around, force Sandy Creek to punt the ball. Then that's when the scoring started. Unfortunately for Troup County, Garrison Edwards just making a little bit of a mental mistake. Thought it was first down. It was 4th and about 1, maybe a little bit less than 1. Tried to clock it. 2 seconds left on the clock here at the end of the first half, and big 25-yard play there, another passing touchdown right there to Amari Latimer from Caleb Hill. Put them up 11 when it was just back and forth the whole time. You figure Troup just wanted to get out of the half since they're getting the ball first here. Now they're down 11. They're going to have to get a couple defensive stops against this tough Sandy Creek offense now.
Troup County will get it to start the second half. And we're underway. And returning it for the 15. Bounce it out to the 20, to the 25, the 30. Still on his feet to the 40, 45, 50. Pushed out of bounds. And there's a good return by number 17, Trey Dean. Just started off here for Troup County in the second half.
Go ahead and give them the ball on the Sandy Creek side. Explosiveness all night long on both sides of the ball between Troup and Sandy Creek. We're going to see if this thing keeps going here in the second half. Just fireworks all night long. It's just going to take, like if Troup can score here, it's going to take them being able to stop Sandy Creek or causing another one of those turnovers. Just to try and get this thing back and try to take the lead here.
So they'll start it from the 46 of Sandy Creek. Edwards. Warner in the backfield. Warner will get it. Warner's got a big hole. Warner still on his feet. Gallops his way for 10 more. And a first down for Troup County.
Yeah, just tripped up there by Andrew Dawson. If Dawson hadn't gotten a hand on that foot, it would have been touchdown city there. Warner was headed that way.
And there is a flag.
Looks like it's against Sandy Creek. Looks like the line judge over there was pointing that way. Could have been lining up in the neutral zone against the Patriots. And that'll set up Troup County 1st and 5 at about the 31-yard line.
So hand off to Warner. Warner after the penalty will lose 2 yards.
Yeah, taken down there by Evan Harvey. The 3-star edge rusher able to get up there and make a play on Warner and keep him from getting any kind of momentum going. Big play there for Sandy Creek, causing 2nd and long.
He'll get it out, sidearm pass to Warner. Warner's got block in the front. Warner will not get anything there, and it'll bring up 3rd down and long.
Yeah, that's the second time they've tried that play. You can tell it's probably been seen on film because that's 2 times Sandy Creek's been able to stop it. Either no gain or 1 yard, trying to get Warner out wide there. You had some good blocking for a minute there, but it's just a long developing play. The receivers have to hold those blocks for a lot longer than they're able to.
3rd down. Edwards is going to be taken down for a sack. Penalty markers do come out, but that will be a sack for Sandy Creek.
Yeah, that was a big play. He was getting held there from behind. It looks like that's why it might be why the flag's out. Noah Reed, the 5'11", 235-pound defensive tackle, able to get up there, but there's also a flag downfield. Could be defensive holding at the same time. They could be offset. You see a flag down there near the 12-yard line of Sandy Creek. Unfortunately for Troup County, he was also being held in the backfield. Looks like that was Tavian Edwards, a 6'3", 285-pound sophomore. But I don't think the referee knows. Okay, so now we got it. Yeah, we got offset penalties, defensive holding and offensive holding.
So holding on both teams, and they will offset, and they'll replay the 3rd down.
Looks like another mistake down there by the yard marker, guys. He moved the marker again.
Got to keep that chain still.
Yeah, that's twice right there. That cost them in the first half of Troup County with Garrison Edwards mistaking the first down.
And may have got him to jump off, and he did. That will be offsides, and it'll be 3rd and short now.
Yeah, with the motion by Warner going out left and then the clap, he was able to get J.T. Austin to move across the neutral zone there and get the 5-yard penalty. That looks like that'll move it up to about 3rd and 2, maybe a 3rd and long 2 now for Troup.
So 3rd and short. And there goes Edwards. And Edwards will get enough for a first down and move the chains.
Yeah, he's able to get up underneath, maybe get behind some of those blockers. Hard to catch him when you can't see him, really. He's able to dive down up underneath. Miles Odom, the linebacker, able to make the play and keep it from being a big gain for Troup.
Warner, no. Edwards, he's hit hard, and they're going to say incomplete. He was trying to get that to Munkus, and he was absolutely depleted.
Yeah, you had both edge rushers hitting him at the same time between Evan Harvey and J.T. Austin. They both got to Edwards in the backfield before he could get rid of the ball there. Luckily, the arm motion was already started and the ball went forward, so it was an incomplete pass. So Troup kind of gets to keep the ball here. It'll be 2nd and 10. Staying with the double twins look with Warner in the backfield.
Edwards takes off. Edwards gets 4 there.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to set something up here because earlier they were sending Warner out wide in motion like that to the right-hand side, and both of those plays didn't work on the screen passes. Now they're sending them out, letting Edwards run up the middle. Maybe they're setting something up for later in the game.
3rd and 6. Edwards gets it out quickly and was able to find his man, number 80, Parker Townsend, and it'll be 4th down and short. It looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah,
they're hurrying to the line.
Not even a half a yard to go at this point.
And Edwards is going to take it. Who else? And Edwards is going to push, and I think he's going to get it. The spot looks generous there. And they'll move the chains. First down, Troup County.
Yeah, that'll get them down to the 12-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 there. The quarterback just using his legs to get a couple yards.
Edwards, sidearms, quick pass, Cunningham, and nothing much there from Desmond Cunningham. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, good defense there by Rod Smith Jr. to be able to make that play, get up there and cut him down before he could get any momentum. Short gain on the pass.
And that'll be from the 10. Edwards will take off and run, and he'll lose yards. That'll be a tackle for loss, and it'll be 3rd down and long.
Yeah, Evan Harvey in there again on that one to get him back in the backfield. But looks like he got a little bit banged up on that one. Maybe one of the cleats of Edwards caught him and kind of knocked the wind out of him, but he's going to come out and he's going to get substituted in. Josh Tullis going to take his spot at the other edge now.
Edwards, sidearm, and it's going to be tipped up. Warner's going to catch it off the deflection. Pretty incredible there. So that was actually tipped up by number 11, J.T. Austin of Sandy Creek. He tried to intercept it, but Warner picked it out of the air and was able to get something out of nothing. And it'll bring up 4th down, and McCarty is going to come on to try to make this an 8-point game.
Yeah, that was a good play. You had both, that whole possession right there, the edges did a lot of the work there for Sandy Creek coming out. Most of the success for Troup County came up the middle with Edwards running the ball. But they were able to get upfield and get in his face on any of those passing plays and kind of stall Troup County.
McCarty, field goal is up, and it is no good. And Sandy Creek's going to stop Troup County. And they'll take over. Troup County drives the length of the field and might get stopped there.
Yeah, McCarty Harrelson, he hit a 35-yarder earlier in the first half. Had the leg on that one. It was just a 30-yarder. Plenty of boot on that one. Just went wide to the left, just kind of sidewinder kick. It looked like the ball was going. And now Sandy Creek going to start off with at the 20-yard line here. It was a little less than 7 minutes ago in the third quarter. That was a 5-minute drive from Troup. Nothing come out of it, though. Handed off to Latimer.
And Latimer breaks free, and there goes Amari Latimer. Latimer to the 40, to the 30, pushed out of bounds, and he's getting close to 200 yards on the ground. Number one just taking over.
That's a 5'11", 230-pound running back right there. And, I mean, he came through, busted up, broke about 3 tackles near the line of scrimmage.
Jeez.
He was trying to get to the end zone, but he was getting chased down by D. Moreland. It looks like he was just ready to just run out of gas and step to the sideline. He was like, I'm tired of these long runs right now.
This is third quarter, sponsored by State Farm Carroll Purdue. They get a Carroll Purdue and their support of us on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Hand off to another running back named not Amari Latimer.
Yeah, it's going to be Amari Jackson, the backup running back for Sandy Creek, the 5'8", 160-pound junior.
Danger zone time for Troup County here, Mike. Already down 2 scores. And Sandy Creek driving to try to make this a 3-score game.
Yeah, it looks like he kind of caught him sleeping on that first play after that missed field goal, able to break a couple tackles for that big gain now. It's time for Troup County to try to hunker down and at least keep Sandy Creek out of the end zone at this point.
Caleb Hill. Hand off, and he'll lose yards.
Yeah, big defensive play. You had a lot of penetration there. Jeremiah Culpepper coming off the edge.
Number 9 in blue. He'll come in a heartbeat and lay the boom.
That'll make it 3rd and 10 right at about 9.5. So it'll be 3rd and long now upcoming. Latimer back in the game for Sandy Creek now. And with 3rd and long, you can't expect him just to hand the ball off to him because he's able to run routes too. We saw that at the end of the first half with that 25-yard touchdown reception. They try to spread this Troup defense out, going trips to the right.
Hill with Latimer back in the game. Hill throws towards the sideline, tiptoe catch. Stayed in bounds. Will bring up 4th down and short for Sandy Creek.
Yeah, looks like you got that one to Corey Hadley out there, to 6'1", 180. He's a 4-star junior right now, trying to decide between Auburn, Alabama, FSU, Florida. He's been offered by those 4 schools. So another one of these top-notch players out here between both teams on the field tonight.
Caleb Hill under duress. Caleb Hill on 4th down is going to get enough for a 1st down and spin his way inside. 1st and goal. Sandy Creek at number 8 is fired up.
Yeah, it looks like the Troup County coaches are hot too, because I saw it. Got some holding out there with them running on the right-hand side. Caleb Hill took off. You had about 2 Troup County guys trying to chase him but being held at the same time. Glisson not too happy, but no call on that one. It's going to be 1st and goal, Sandy Creek.
Frost. They may have missed one there.
Yeah, I believe so.
And that is killer.
That's one of those things where you hate to say it, but sometimes the referees end up just watching the play as well.
And the speed of the game is so fast right now. Latimer, not much. Good tackle up front by number 6, Skyland Strawn. 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, coming down from that strong safety position, able to get some penetration and try to catch Latimer before he could get any forward momentum. Because as we've seen so far today, Latimer, once he gets a couple yards and he starts getting that little bit of speed built up, those legs start churning. It's hard to bring him down.
Hill. And he'll jump off sides. And he'll get the Troup County players to jump off sides, and it'll be half the distance.
Yeah, that'll bring him down to just outside the 3 maybe. Or right at the 3, according to the line judge over there. So it'll be 2nd and goal from there. It's one of those things where you want to put 8-9 in the box against Sandy Creek, but they keep putting these receivers out wide. They've got trips out there. You got to cover them. So
handoff, Latimer. Latimer pushing the pile into the end zone for his 5th touchdown of the night. 4th rushing touchdown. And Amari Latimer has the Patriots up by 17.
Yeah, that's his 32nd rushing touchdown of the season so far. Along with the touchdown reception, that puts him up to 35 touchdowns on the season right now for the senior running back for Sandy Creek. And that's going to make it a 17-point game, looking to be 18 with extra point here.
And man, 14-point swing. You're driving, and you get a missed field goal. And Sandy Creek goes all the way down the field and puts up 7. And right now, it's looking like it's all Sandy Creek. 35-17, Patriots on top.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this. Come on.
And it all adds up to one membership, the Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Welcome back, everyone. Thrift Behringer, Richard Holds, Mike Frost. Too many Georgia Alabama Sports Live shows, Frosty. All right, Sandy Creek and Troup County. Sandy Creek is scored now, Mike, 21 unanswered. They were down 17-14. They've scored 3 consecutive touchdowns. All the touchdowns have been scored by number 1 in white, Amari Latimer, and he has put on a show in this one. Davis Munkus is going to get it from the 25 and go out of bounds, but it's been the Amari Latimer show here tonight, Mike.
Yeah, we knew that on the offensive side right there for Sandy Creek. Latimer coming in, basically the top player for them, leading the team, leading one of the top rushers in the state as far as yardage-wise goes. Now he's up to 35 total touchdowns on the year with 32 rushing, 3 receiving. But also for Sandy Creek, I kind of expected Troup County to have trouble throwing the ball tonight because the entire defensive backfield are highly recruited players. And right now you've seen it. Troup County struggling a little bit moving the ball. Still the end of that first half, I think, kind of demoralized them a little bit. Let's see if they try to bounce back and try to make a run at this.
Edwards is going to keep it on the design QB run. He'll bounce to the outside, and there's his speed. He will be out of bounds at the first down marker. And looks like that'll be 1st and 10 now for Troup County. Nice run from Garrison.
Yeah, they've been able to move the ball on the ground with Edwards at the quarterback position.
But they need a touchdown here, Mike.
Oh, yeah, they got to get down there quick, too.
And Warner has it. Nope, that's Hodo. And he'll get 2 yards.
Yeah, just tripped up there, and you can see Sandy Creek, they're trying to get upfield and trying to wreak a little havoc in the backfield and try to get that penetration right now with Edwards in the back.
Edwards will take off and run. Edwards gets 3 more, bringing up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, plugged up there. Elijah Ware at the middle linebacker position, able to hold his own and keep Edwards from getting too much on that one. 3rd and medium coming up, 3rd and 5 for Troup.
Garrison been held at bay here in this second half so far. Automatically starts getting out of the pocket. They dive at his feet, and he's actually going to have to just throw it away. It'll bring up 4th down at the 40.
Yeah, that was just great coverage back there on the back end by Sandy Creek. The entire you had 3-4 receivers for Troup on that side. Nobody to throw to. Everybody being blanketed. You had 1 deep, 1 intermediate, 1 short. He didn't have any option there, just had to throw it out of bounds. He was getting chased. He had J.T. Austin on his tail, and he just had to get rid of it. And it's going to be 4th and 5. Looks like they're bringing out the punt team now for Troup.
Coach Blitzen says, I don't want to take the risk yet, and he will punt it.
Let's see, they've got a great leg back there with McCarty Harrelson, so maybe he can try to flip the field here. And
Sandy Creek's not even going to send anyone back just in case there's a fake.
Yeah, they're just going to punt safe right here.
McCarty's going to boom it. Nobody's back there. And they will get a Troup County bounce. And they will pin them inside the 25. And so the Troup County defense is going to have to get a stop here, Mike. Down 3 scores. You could use a turnover more than anything.
Oh yeah, you're hoping for a turnover at this point. They got one earlier with the interception by KJ McQueen. He also almost had a second one there in the first quarter, but right now it's just been the Amari Latimer show. They're just handing it off to him, and every now and then trying to go outside with out routes, and it's been working so far for him since those first 2 drives for the Patriots.
So Caleb Hill is going to hand off to Latimer. Latimer, look how patient he is, and he's just like a bowling ball, bouncing off tacklers. But Troup County did a good job there, holding him to maybe a yard, and then a late hit. Sandy Creek has Bubba Taylor off the ground.
He was trying to do his best LeBron impersonation, but it didn't work. Yeah, good job of swarming there by the Troup County defense, been able to hold Latimer. That's probably the shortest gain he's had in a long time. Hill making the audible from the line out there to the left.
Caleb just going to heave it up, has a man, and he catches it, Farrell. Are you kidding me? What about that dive from Hill? But there is a laundry on the field.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there on the backside, but Farrell able to twist around and be able to make a good play there. I mean, he was twist one way, twist the other way, twist back, and still able to find the ball and make the catch. Even though it is holding on Sandy Creek, that was still beautiful to watch.
Still an incredible play. But that will come back. And 10 yards will bring up 2nd down and 19 for Sandy Creek on the hold. And he still was getting hit as he threw it, so terrible job on the hold.
Yeah, and you had good coverage out there on the outside as well. I mean, Jadarian Maddox was running side by side with Farrell, but Farrell was just a great athletic play there to be able to keep focused and hold on to that ball. Even despite it not being a legit play at this point with the hold call, it's just been fun to watch these athletes play tonight. A 2nd and 20 coming up now.
2nd down and 19. Caleb Hill will hand it off to Latimer, and Latimer's got a big hole, and there goes Amari Latimer again. And Amari Latimer's got a ton of green space, and Amari Latimer's going to take it to the 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Amari Latimer's just taking over this game.
And it looks like another flag
there
back there at the 10-yard line.
But
might negate that.
I would have 10 guys watching number 1 in white.
And you can see the Sandy Creek guys, they're worn out, everybody running down the field, and you can hear on the other side of the stadium, the Patriot fans are not too happy with these officials right now. 2 straight holding calls, it looks like.
Yes. And man, oh man.
That was
Latimer
an 88-yard
burst. 300 yards on the
Yeah.
ground.
Looks like he saved his best game for last at this point, it seems.
Wow. So another holding penalty negates another. Oh, no, it was an illegal procedure, which makes it even worse. And Sandy Creek wants a timeout. And with 7 seconds left here in the third, we'll take 1, 2. Georgia Alabama Sports Live will be right back after this.
Even though I'm away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers, and I can find the nearest ATM or branch right from my phone. Plus, I can add my Kinetic cards to my phone's digital wallet and enjoy quick, secure, contactless payments. By the way, Mom, I need some more money.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Welcome back, everyone. Second down and long after the back-to-back holding. And Latimer is actually out of the game right now. Caleb Hill is going to get it out. Wide open right there in the middle was number 23. Right as the third quarter ends, Kalen Stevenson. And that looks like it'll be close to a first down, and that will take us to the fourth quarter. All Sandy Creek right now, 35-17, a quarter to go on this Halloween night. Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Even though I'm away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers, and I can find the nearest ATM or branch right from my phone. Plus, I can add my Kinetic cards to my phone's digital wallet and enjoy quick, secure, contactless payments. By the way, Mom, I need some more money.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Welcome back, everybody. Third down and short after that second down 23-yard gain for Sandy Creek. Start of the fourth. And Hill's going to keep it, and Hill is going to push his way for a first down.
Yeah, it looks like they might have been able to get him in the backfield there. Yes, some penetration. KJ McQueen was able to get in the backfield and everything, but Hill was able to make a couple of moves to be able to get the 2 yards I believe he needed. He got 3, so that was a big third down right there for the Troup County defense. Went the whole third quarter without a score on the board for them, so now they're down 18 here, and the clock is not their friend at this point.
Hill will get it out quickly to Farrell. Farrell will make a man miss. Farrell still on his feet, and there goes Farrell. Farrell gets hit hard, but is already in Troup County territory. As big a hit as that still was a 30-yard gain by Sandy Creek.
Yeah, Chase Mosley able to bring him down there after he got about 15 or 20, but Farrell's got some phone booth quickness. He's able to move those feet and get upfield, make about 2 or 3 miss before Mosley got to him.
And he'll hand it off to Latimer, and Latimer will lose yards there. Good penetration by Troup County.
Yeah, Culpepper was the first one to meet him, got him down around the feet, and the rest of the Troup County Tigers were able to kind of clean up. About a 3-yard loss there for Sandy Creek. Sets them back 2nd and 13 now. This is a big time right here for Troup County, try to take advantage and get the ball back.
Yeah, they need a stop desperately and a touchdown quickly.
And you can see what they're trying to do here. They're more worried about Latimer. Even though Sandy Creek's lining up with trips on the right side, the DBs are kind of lined up way inside of the receivers and looking in, expecting Latimer to still get the ball.
Hill is going to throw it deep. Wide open is Farrell, who's going to make the catch. Diving attempt. And 15 and White's been making plays as well. But how about the dime from Hill? And they're already in the red zone, Mike.
Yeah, beautiful pass play there. It was like just as soon as I said that, you could see it. Skyland Strong, the strong safety, was on Farrell, looking inside, and Farrell just burst right behind him right there. He was looking on the inside. Was able to get over the top in the middle of the field, nobody there, and then all of a sudden the safety came over there just a little bit late. Big first down for Sandy Creek.
Troup County fans getting a little impatient now on this cold Halloween night as Latimer will take the handoff and doesn't get anything there. But Caleb Hill throwing a huge pass to a wide open, and if he had just a little less off of it, that may have been a touchdown because Farrell would have kept his legs about him and ran it in for 6.
Yeah, and right now you can see late in this game, Troup County kind of focusing more on Latimer, kind of settling out to stop the run game. Able to do that the last couple plays when Latimer touches the ball, but like we saw in the play just before that, it opened up the passing game for Hill to get it to Farrell over the middle, and really is danged if you do, danged if you don't at this point with the offense that Sandy Creek has.
Hill hand off to Latimer. Latimer bounces to the outside. Latimer cuts it back up inside. Latimer still on his feet. Pushes inside the 10. First and goal, Sandy Creek.
Yeah, he just kept those legs churning. He cut outside and was able to shake one tackle, able to get upfield and keep those legs turning about another 4 or 5 yards after he was getting wrapped up. So strong run by the senior as he keeps moving the ball. I mean, I'm not sure how many yards he has, but it has to be about 250 at this point.
At least. And he's got 5 touchdowns. He's trying to make it 6. And his team's up by 18. Trying to really put the nail in the coffin. And he bounces off one tackler, still on the feet, and falls forward for another 3 or 4 yards. And it's inside the 5, and a penalty marker comes out.
Yeah, it looks like there may have been a little bit of chippiness maybe after the play. I'm not sure. That was the back judge who threw that one right at the goal line. Let's see what they call here. Is it would be 2nd and 4, depending on what the penalty is going to be, whether they move it back or forward. It's going to be a personal foul on Troup County, so that's going to move it up half the distance, make it the 2-yard line from there.
So half the distance to the goal will be 2nd down at the 2 from the personal foul penalty. And I would expect 1 to get it and make it number 6 on the night. And that's what happens. And he does. And Amari Latimer, I think, is cementing his legacy here with his 6th touchdown. And it has been all number 1 in white as Sandy Creek goes up by 24 points.
You can see why this kid's the number 18th ranked running back in the entire country right now in the 2026 recruiting class. 5'11", 230. Troup County's no slouch on defense. I mean, they got athletes all across the field, but this kid right here has just been able to run all up and down the field, basically saving his best game for the last regular season game before they get into the playoffs next week.
So we got a Jack Houston Memorial injury timeout. We'll take 1-2. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, everyone. 7:37 left in this one. And Sandy Creek leads Troup County 41-17. The second half, Mike, Sandy Creek's defense has really held Troup County at bay. But I really think where it all started downhill, 21-17. You had several seconds left before the clock was about to expire at halftime. His extra point is up and good. And an accident because of obviously seeing a chain member move the chain. Garrison thinking that he got enough for the first down as there was like 3 seconds left till halftime. Spikes the ball. Well, he didn't get the first down. It's actually fourth down, so when he spikes it, it's a turnover on downs and there's 2 seconds left. And right before the end of the half, Sandy Creek throws a dime. Caleb Hill to Amari Latimer. They go up 11, and they haven't looked back since. And they've led this second half 14-0, man. What a performance by Sandy Creek. And they're showing why they're the number 1 team in the state.
Oh, exactly. I mean, they came in, you got to think at one point, I mean, that's 28 unanswered points for Sandy Creek right there. 4 touchdowns. They were down 17-14. Troup County looking like it was going to be a back-and-forth affair until that one mistake. It seemed like it kind of deflated the entire team. And everybody, ever since then, it's just been all Amari Latimer and the Sandy Creek Patriots. You got to think Coach out there. He's got to be happy with the way things are going for Sandy Creek. Coach Smiley in his first year with the Patriots after leaving Central Carrollton after 6 years.
And he had a dominant program there, too.
Yeah. I mean, he's a man coming out of Pensacola, Florida, played wide receiver for Georgia Southern. So he's got the pedigree behind him, knowing ball, knowing how things work, knowing what it takes to run a good program.
He's got a dominant one here.
Yes, he does.
And they're looking to go 10-0. They're going to be region champs. They're going to be the number 1 team in the state. Now for Troup County, as Munkus is thrown down. For Troup County, they're 9-1. They're going to at least host a first-round matchup. And I still think this team's going to make a deep playoff run. And they could face off against Sandy Creek again and Mercedes-Benz for a championship potentially.
Oh, yeah, and you can tell this is one of those games where momentum was a big factor in the game because it was back and forth the whole time until, like you talked about, that Garrison Edwards mistake, spiking the ball on 4th down right before the half. That kind of killed all the momentum. If anything, at that point, they could have let it run down, went to the half down 21-17, getting the ball back, still been able to take a lead with a score. They got down first drive of the second half, missed the field goal, and that kind of just spiraled down from there. Looks like they got some of the back. They got Garrison Edwards handing that one off. Hodo going up, starting off at the 26-yard line. Looks like he got about 2 on that one, so it'll be 2nd and 8 now for Troup. Hodo still in the backfield next to Edwards. They go trips to the left. They got 1 tight end on the right-hand side. Sandy Creek running 5 up front. Handed off to Hodo. He's just patient, waits his turn, and he goes upfield. Gets about, gets up to the 40. He's about close to midfield, and that's where he's going to get brought down. Finally caught up by Rod Smith Jr. and the rest of the defensive backfield, but it'll be a first down for Troup. 6:52 and counting left to go here in the 4th quarter. Down 42-17. This is a big momentum drive for Troup here as they get ready to get something positive on film to end this game. Looking forward to the playoffs next week. Back to Hodo again as he goes around the left-hand side. Cuts up, gets about 5 or 6 on that one. He'll get down to the 46-yard line. Creek as they break the midfield marker. Edwards hands it back off to Warner this time as he goes off the left guard. He's going to end up about a yard shy of the first down. That'll make it 3rd and 1 coming up from the 43-yard line. Sandy Creek with 5 up front, bringing in Chase Usher from the corner position. Warner gets the handoff, and he's taken out of the backfield. JT Austin, again, one of those edge rushers for Sandy Creek. Been able to get that penetration and stop him there for a 1-yard loss. It's going to bring up 4th and 2 now. Back to the 44-yard line. Big play for Troup right here if they want to keep this possession going. Hand off to Warner again. He gets upfield. Looks like it's going to be close. We'll see where the line judge marks him. Looks like he's going to be just a little bit short there, the 42-yard line. And the referee's going to call for the chains to come out. They're going to measure this one a little bit too close to call, trying to get the links out there to see how close he is to it. 5:25 here to go in the fourth quarter. It's 42-17 Sandy Creek. The Patriots out of Tyrone, Georgia, proving tonight why they are the number one team in the state. Looks like they're going to go 10-0 here. Troup County falls to 9-1. And he got it by the nose, just on the outside of that little white line on the edge of the football there, the cone. He just got it. First down, Troup County. As Warner fell forward, the junior 3-star running back for Troup County. Edwards back in the gun again. Warner back beside him to the right. Looks like we got trips to the left for Troup. Handoff to Warner. He tries to break out to the right-hand side, gets outside the edge. He's getting chased, and he's going to get brought down to the backfield. Chased down by Caleb Hill. I'm sorry, Elijah Ware. Yeah, Elijah Ware, the linebacker at 5'10", 185. And Corey Hadley both in on the play there to make the tackle as he just got back to the line of scrimmage, couldn't bounce outside as Hodo checks back in at running back. Trips to the left, Hodo's to the left of Edwards. Handoff, Hodo goes left-hand side right off the guard. Gets upfield, nice little gain there. He gets about 5 on that one. That'll make it 3rd and 5 from there, from the 37-yard line of Sandy Creek, as we're down to about 4.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. And everybody wanted the offsides call there. You could hear everybody fussing, but the official didn't call it. You can see that left defensive tackle for Sandy Creek jump. Noah Reed, but he doesn't get the call there as Hodo goes back upfield off tackle to the left. Evan Harvey on the tackles. He tries to pull him back a little bit, but I believe it was a little late. And it's going to be a first down, Troup County, on the run by Hodo. 5 up front for Sandy Creek again. Trips to the left for Troup. Hodo gets it off tackle, and he's going to be met right there at the line of scrimmage. Big tackle from number 58. Truett Williams, the defensive tackle, 6 foot, 240-pound sophomore, in on that play to stop the run. No gain, 2nd and 10 for Troup County. Same formation, trips to the left. You got one tight end to the right here as we're down to under 3.5 to go. Edwards steps back, looks to the left, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield. And it's a fumble on the play. They pick it up. Big 99 with it. Turnover, Troup County. JT Austin with a strip sack. Noah Reed picks it up, the defensive tackle. And he gets tackled in Troup territory. They'll be down around the 34-yard line as they look to take over now. Troup had another drive going, but it's going to be first down, Sandy Creek. There's a flag on the play, but it looks like it's going to be well after that fumble. You can see the flag down there at the 35-yard line on Troup's side of the field. Probably going to be some kind of a block in the back or a hold on the return. And you can see the official waving the yard markers on down to go ahead and get ready to do first down here. It looks like we had another flag back here around the 12-yard line. Not sure what that one's going to be for, but we'll see what the official comes up with as he gets ready to make the call. He's got unsportsmanlike conduct on Troup County. So that's going to actually move the ball up another 15 yards. So now Sandy Creek's going to start this possession off in the red zone of Troup County at the 20 with 3:11 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Already up 42-17. A lot of the fans here staying there, braving the weather here. It's cold out here tonight. Could have been out trick-or-treating. They decided to support their Tigers. And right now we got a timeout, and we'll take a timeout here in the fourth quarter with 3:11 to go here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Hula Hands serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Hula Hands delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this. Come on.
And it all adds up to one membership, the Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
And we're back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. 1st and 10 from the 20 for Sandy Creek in the red zone. After that strip sack and the fumble recovery, Hill throws it downfield, and it's going to be touch. Oh, incomplete. I thought it was a touchdown. Looks like he might have held on to it. That was Elijah Farrell again trying to make another acrobatic catch in the corner of the end zone. Couldn't come up with it. Again, we'd like to thank our main sponsors that making sure that we are able to bring these broadcasts to you here with 3:04 left to go in the fourth. Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union, Houston Clinic. I'd like to thank all of those guys. They're a pivotal part of the community in Columbus and Phoenix City and the surrounding areas. Opelika. Second and 10 now from the 20. Hill back at quarterback. Omari Jackson gets the handoff, goes up the middle. And he'll get about 3 on that one as he goes down to the 17-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and 7 for Sandy Creek. Amari Jackson in the game now. I guess they believe Amari Latimer at this point has done enough with 6 touchdowns, 5 on the ground, 1 as a reception at the end of the first half to close it out and make it a 28-17 score at the half. Now 42-17 as they get the play call in. They're down to about 17 seconds on the play clock. Hill getting the signal in. Now they line back up. Twins to the left. Amari Jackson next to Hill in the backfield. You got 1 out wide to the right. H-back on the right-hand side as well. Hand off to Amari. Nothing doing as he's taken down around the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a yard as he went back to the 19-yard line. Lost 2 on that one. That's going to make it 4th and 9 now. Under 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Sandy Creek more than willing to let this thing chew down. Maybe run another play here just to get more than willing to take the turnover on downs here with 22 seconds on the play clock, 1:38 on the clock. They stand and wait for the signal to come in from the offensive coordinator. More than likely going to be a run play again to Amari Jackson, the 5'8", 160-pound junior at running back. And it's going to be a delay of game as they let it run down. So it's going to push them back 5 yards. It'll make it 4th and 14 now from the 24. 1:14 to go here in the fourth quarter. Sandy Creek coming back out on offense. Got twins to the left, along as well as an H-back in tight. One wide to the right. Amari Jackson in the backfield next to Caleb Hill, I'm sorry. Hill throws it to the left-hand side. Caught by the H-back. Takes off upfield. He's going to get tackled at the 10, inside the 10. Big play there. Yeah, Trey Love in on the catch there, being able to get down inside. I was looking for him on the roster. He initially was 35, but now he's 27. So Trey Love with the catch. That's a freshman at the H-back for Sandy Creek, getting a reception here late in the fourth quarter. That's going to make it 1st and goal. That was a big one right there. It gets them down to about the 7-yard line. Less than a minute to go, and it looks like they're going to be in victory formation at this point, down to 10 seconds on the play clock, 42 seconds and counting in the game. They might go ahead and take another delay of game here before they get ready to, well, now he's going to get on down. And that's going to be ball game, I believe. 30 seconds. Caleb Hill takes the knee, and that's going to be a ball game, folks. Sandy Creek comes in to LaGrange to play Troup County here at Callaway Stadium and comes away with a 42-17 victory and the region championship as they move up to 10-0, the number 1 team in the state, showing why they are number 1. There's no fluke in that one. The Patriots out of Tyrone, Georgia, coming down. Amari Latimer leading things, and with that one here at the end of the game, we'll make our Alex Quinney Good Hands All-State Player of the Game, and that's going to be Amari Latimer, the 4-star running back, 5'11", 230 coming in. 5 touchdowns on the ground, 1 through the air with a reception. He got all 6 touchdowns tonight for Sandy Creek as he ran wild on the Tigers. No slouch on the Troup County side of the ball. They're tough kids. Amari Latimer just showed why he's the number 18 running back in all the country coming out this year as a recruit. So Amari Latimer, the Alex Quinney Good Hands All-State Player of the Game, as Troup County moves up to 10-0. As they get ready to head back to Tyrone and get ready to watch some film and get ready for the first round of the playoffs as they host as the number 1 team in the state. Troup County drops to 9-1 as they get 2nd in the region. We'll see where they end up with the standings and see where they end up with the seeding in the playoff rankings. But they'll host the playoff at least here in the first round, and we'll get ready for that next week as well. And with that here, 42-17 Patriots over the Tigers here on Halloween night at Callaway Stadium. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union, and Houston Clinic for bringing these games to y'all, helping us out. And with that, I'm Mike Frost on the call. Thrift Barringer earlier. We got Chris Gates producing and running the show, keeping me in line. As we'll see you next time here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.